Hi, and welcome to another Garland City Council update. I'm Dorothy White, and today we're in District 6 with Councilman Robert Vera. Mr. Vera, thank you so much for being a part of this today.
I am glad to be here.
Well, great. I know you've got a whole lot going on, so let's jump on in. I know one of the most important projects upcoming for your district is the new library that will be built over at Hollabaugh. You want to talk about where we are on that?
I met with Andy Hazard, I believe 2 weeks ago, and they showed me the maps and everything that we're going to do. And at the beginning of next year, they're going to start doing the, they'll have their design all planned and everything. I saw part of the design already, or more or less what they're going to do. And it'd probably be around July when they will start working on it, next July. Okay. So that's it. The beginning of the Hollabaugh Center, Recreation Center. And I've been in this district for 30, 40 years. And this should have been done back in 2004. And I don't know the reason why they didn't do it, but this gym should have been built back then. And the Hollabaugh Center should have been Recreation Center, should have been bigger than what it is now. But it's coming. And another thing too, Dorsey, that we got coming is the Walnut Creek Library that's in Edgewood, and it'll be right next to Hollabaugh Center in the gym.
Okay,
I'm really excited about that.
So will construction on both begin next summer, or are they going to start the library first and then the rec center?
The rec center will start in July.
Okay.
I believe maybe the library starts in October, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Because they're still doing the design. And I'm really excited about it. This is a long time coming. And I'm glad that when I joined this council, I said that I would like to be proactive and get things done. And so far we have done that, and I'm real proud of this council and the mayor, and that we have done a lot for the city of Garland.
Yes, you absolutely have. Now, I know one of the big things that you all just did was update our district lines, and you're going to be gaining a few neighborhoods?
Oh, yeah. Okay, my neighborhood right now is between Buckingham and Miller and Shiloh and Plano Road, Forest Lane, Plano Road. And according to what we have voted on and the redistricting and all that, I will gain from Shiloh Road, Forest Lane, to Garland Road in the east and Miller Road in the south.
Okay. That's
going to extend the district larger. So, so we could all have a little bit about the same occupancy of population.
Yeah, and that is the goal of our redistricting, is to make sure that we have balanced representation.
Yeah, and that is going to be real good. And I believe they call that the Williams neighborhood estates.
Williams Estates?
Yeah, neighborhood, And there's where right now we have the Garland Vitality with Scott Bollinger. He's over there in that district. In that area right now.
Yeah, the Office of Neighborhood Vitality is working some projects in that area right now.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Now, a neighborhood or a new subdivision, really, that's already in your district will continue to be. Riverset is also expanding.
Yes, ma'am. Right now, but it's kind of funny. I used to have horses here in Garland, and my horses were in that farm. I lost that cow, and about a year ago, I think, year and a half, whenever they started building houses there, they already did the north part of the property. Now they're starting on the south side of the property. The funny thing about it, I didn't know this until they started working on that, and they didn't realize that they got into a lot of rock. That is pretty solid rock, all the farm. I don't know how it looked to me that it was dirt, but as soon as they dig about 2 feet down, it was rock.
That's limestone territory right there.
Yeah. And if anybody, if you build your house there, I'm pretty sure there's not be cracking like other places, you know.
Yeah, you're going to have a firm foundation on top of that. That's right. Well, and the folks who live there are going to be here in the next several years benefiting from improvements to Shiloh Road. We're in the beginning phases of extended Shiloh Road project, correct?
Right. They started from 635 to Kingsley, and from Kingsley they're going to go to Miller, and then from Miller we're going to Forest Lane. And then from Forest Lane, we're going to Buckingham, make it 6 lanes, actually, 3 and 3.
Any idea what that timeline looks like?
I personally think it's going to take another maybe 8 to 10 years.
To finish that whole stretch, because they'll do it in those phases, right?
Yeah, because
they'll do one stretch at a time.
There's a lot of electric wires, and telephone lines and sewage lines and all that they have to do. And they also have to buy some properties, to get that stretch put in there.
To finish that out, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little while, but it will be done, So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what we have done in my district since I came aboard as a city council. We have, like I said before, we have Ricky Rocket on Miller and Jupiter, and then on the what was that? Next to Ricky Rocket. That was the electric company. What was that? Raytheon. That was the Raytheon campus, all the way to Marquez. And these people bought it, and they built some warehouses and everything. And it's funny, like they say, if you build, they will come. Well, they're all full right there. All the warehouses, big warehouses that they did on Jupiter is full. They're full. And the one behind it, that you go in through Marquise, that big property over there too, that's also full. And they're working, not right now, but it's going to come sooner or later. It's the on Marquise and Jupiter, there's a big plot there. I don't know how many acres are there. So that's going to be built also, from what I understand, talking to the owners of the property. Not right now, but they're coming build later,
Yeah. Still room for development there.
Yes. And also, I don't know if you read the paper last week about the place that we have also deal with the Army,
True Velocity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is, I've been over there to their warehouse and seen all that. And I am so glad for those people that they will get a contract from the Army. So I was really happy that all this had been done in Garland, not somewhere else.
That's
I'm glad
right.
that people have. And when I talk to people that call me and they talk to me, they want to stay in the Dallas area, next to Dallas, because in Mesquite area right here, because there's where a lot of the workers are. I was talking to this place and they were telling me, he said, the reason we're here because the majority of our employees are from Garland, Mesquite, and across 635 in Dallas. So that's what we have, that a lot of people don't realize that.
And for logistics sakes, being right there on 635 and these main arteries of transport are also to our advantage.
Exactly. Yeah. And but I want to say going on 2 years now, or a year and a half, there was a big company called Allstate on Forest Lane, next to the close to the school GISD administration building over there.
Yeah.
West of there, we just signed up this company that they will be there for, they got a 20-year SUP to stay there, which I was very glad, and I was very happy to have them in there.
That's great. So
they did. This couple put a lot of money in there, and they were about to quit. And I said, I don't want y'all to quit. I want you to work at it. We'll help you. And, the Garland, City of Garland will help you. We will help you. We want you here. And they stayed and they worked it out. And I'm so happy that they just got their SUP for 20 years. And I was very happy to meet them and work with them. And not only me, the whole city staff worked with them. And I was very happy about our crew doing all that.
Yeah, we do have a great bunch.
Yes, that's what makes this city unique, because we have a lot of people that do the right thing for the right people.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me so happy to be part of Garland.
Well, and you're actually, we have term limits here in Garland for city council, and you're in your final term. So in May of 2023, you will roll off. You've accomplished so much. What are you looking forward to in these final 2 years of your term?
Well, I just hope that we can still bring people in. I mean, companies, especially on the west part of Garland, and also on Rich Alban. He'll be going out in May, but over there, he's part of where I'm at on Jupiter, and he has a lot of companies have moved in there too, and I just hope that we can, I hope that we can get more companies to move to Garland. We can put them in. I know we're almost locked in on properties, but the property on that Riverset, that they hadn't built a house, a project like that in my district since 1963.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's when
that was one big, large green field that was left in that part of Garland.
Yeah,
and we are almost built out. A lot of what we're doing is redevelopment, but that's an excellent opportunity right there.
Yeah, and in this new estate, we will have some more property close to that Williams estate. We might have some more property too, that might be able to build a little bit. There's on the corner of Miller and Shiloh on the northeast corner, behind that convenience store. There's about, I guess, half an acre or something like an acre that people can still build around there, which is good. But I am very happy about all this building,
Yeah. Well, and we are grateful for your service to this city. I know beyond your years on city council and plan commission, you've been involved in this community for many, many years, serving others. So we are appreciative of your service to the community.
When I came aboard, there was Harry Hollabaugh was my neighbor, and David Greer was my other neighbor, and they are the ones that got me started on committees and doing the right thing, and I'm glad that they did that for me, because I stayed and they're gone already, and I try to do what they were trying to do, because
carry on that legacy.
Exactly, because my circle, when I was here, when I moved here, they came to me and says, since you're moving here, this is a pretty good circle and or cul-de-sac, and you have to get involved with the city. I didn't realize how much work they were going to put me to.
Yes.
But I'm happy about it,
Not for the faint of heart.
No. And not for the weaklings either. Because this is a lot of hard work,
Yeah, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Vera, we thank you so much for sharing all these updates with us today. I want to remind your constituents and all our viewers that if they need more information about things going on with the City of Garland, go to the city's website, garlandtx.gov. There are places there to sign up to get emails when we send out information. Just click on Notify Me, and you'll see what some of those are. Mr. Vera, we thank you so much for your time. We thank the citizens for listening, and I hope everyone will join us for the next Garland City Council update.
And I hope that everybody have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Very good. Thank you.